What's happening? All right, we're giving the Frostless a little bit of a break after doing a bunch of videos on it. And now we're going to go back to using just the Budew with a stage 2 deck. So let's go to the deck list. Alright, so today we're going to pair the Budew with Incineroar EX. Has a 240 hit attack that costs less for each bench Pokemon your opponent has. Now there is every single deck trying to put down a bunch of Pokemon on their bench, so we're only probably going to attack for 1 or 2 energy. Hitting for 240, and then your opponent is burned, taking an extra 20 during checkup. Then they got to flip a coin to see if they're still burned. If they get tails, you know you're hitting them for 280. And then on the return, you're actually going to just knock them out because you're going to hit them for another 240. That's a whole 520. But anybody 280 or less could get knocked out in between turns. So because this is stage 2, I'm going to play a couple Colress Tenacity to try to find that Grand Tree. And if we happen to prize it, we're going to try to find an Evolution and then maybe hit that instead of the Budew if we're not able to evolve by hand, because we do play a 3-2-3 line of Incineroar EX and a 2-2-2 of Pidgeot. So if we can get the Pidgeot, we can get any card we want at any point during our turn. Card that you don't see usually in these kind of decks is going to be the Accompanying Flute, because we want to add to their bench so our cost goes down for an attack. And then of course we got Fez for when we do get knocked out. We can draw what we need and then use Pidgeot EX ability to get the actual card we need if Fez didn't give it to us. Now you know we're going to be afraid of those Oko decks, so we just gotta hope we disrupt them with Judge and Iono. Otherwise, they're just going to keep hitting us for 350 and boom, we're going to lose really quick. So the deck doesn't have many attackers. It's pretty much Incineroar EX, or maybe you can use one of its evolutions to do an attack if you got a Mimikyu in the active that you can't get rid of. We do have 2 bosses and a counter catcher to try to get the 3 Pokemon to try to go 2-2-2 if we can. So let's hit the ladder and see how this works in this meta and see it in action. All right, what do we got here? We got Teal Mask, Ogerpon. My turn. Litten. This actually works out really good. I got a Budew there. Litten and Pidgey. And that's about it. Okay, let's see what happens here. Well, they have Raging Bolt sleeves. Is it a Raging Bolt? If it is, and they just take out my Budew, I've got to find a way to get some supporter going. It is a Raging Bolt, and it is a tricked out Raging Bolt. Got all the new specials. That's okay. Be great if we still could beat them. What also would be great is if Budew survives the first turn, I can go get a Litten and a Pidgeotto, and then hope I find some other supporter somewhere. Nest Ball, that's gonna be a squawk. I'd be surprised if it wasn't. All right, they must be price checking or something, because this is taking forever. And it's a Fez. Ooh, maybe Squawkabilly's prize. Night Stretcher. They're getting the Charizard. Yeah, keep attaching to your bench. I would appreciate that. That is fantastic. They're going to retreat. Oh, they want to put the 1 prizer in there. Yeah, I'm not attacking anyway. Sada's. Oh, you're attacking. They're going to hit me for a whole 30 because nobody used a thing, which actually knocks me out, which stinks. You're not supposed to do that. Ugh. Well, I'm going to boss the Raging Bolt. I'll give you a Litten. So now, okay, here. Let's do this and get a Tenacity, which will get me beautiful. Tenacity, we will Tenacity. We will go get Grand Tree and an Energy. Wow. And I actually, so if I Grand Tree now, I'm going to give you Grand Tree. Do I do the Litten just to get this out? Or do I go straight to the Pidgeot? I got to go straight to the Pidgeot. I don't have a choice. I mean, I do have a choice. And now, have the energy. Do I get rid of the boss? Let's go get, I know what we can go get Fezandipiti. We can go get Fez, because we kind of have everything. At least, sort of. Flip the script and see what else we get, because I don't want that. All right, Accompanying Flute. Let's see. Do I want to put the energy here? Your opponent is paralyzed. You know what? Let's go for it. So, Accompanying Flute gets me... yeah, I was hoping for something else. Not those. All right, so Litten, Torracat, Grand Tree's there. Do I want to Budew? Nah, let's paralyze. Let's paralyze. Because I want to boss next. Come on. Of course. Doesn't matter. We got. They would need a boss. The other thing I do now, I can Grand Tree this one and put the Incineroar here, and I can get 2 Incineroars if I'm able to survive. So they retreat into Bolt. Grand Tree's gone. Lively Stadium it is. Which really stinks. 100%. Now, I can't one-shot it. Vitality. That's going to get them to 2 energy. And they're going to knock out my Litten. Now, the cool thing is it's going to take them 2 energy. Since it's a Litten. The other good thing is I can Iono after this. And then Pidgey and Fez can get me everything else. Or do I boss? Question, do I boss? And I could boss their Fez or Ogerpon. But if I do that, Raging Bolt's just going to knock me out. So I have to constantly have another Litten ready to go. Can't Grand Tree anymore. All right, so let's see. They hit it for 140. Take 2 energy there. So now what I think I do... I got to come up with Torracat. I've got to get another one ready to go. All right, so there's Incineroar. I'm not going to be able to knock it out. Do I boss their Ogerpon to make it more difficult? If I boss, I can't Iono. I think that's what I'm going to do, because this is a one-shot going back and forth, and I'm going to have to win on... All right, so let's see what we got here. We've got a Litten, and I'm going to put down a Pidgey anyway. 1, it thins the deck. 2, we can just go get another one after. So now what we're going to do is... Let's Nest Ball. Did I get a... nope, Torracat. Okay. Already did that. All right, so let's quick search. So once I quick search, we've got a Torracat. We've got that Arven, Judge, Boss, Rare Candy, Counter Catcher. Let's get that. Counter Catcher, this. Now Iono, down to 4. That was a good one. Counter Catcher. That's why I go through the deck. I've got a Switch. I've got another energy. None of these are going to get... Nothing's going to get anything. All right. So, and we hit for 480 because of weakness, which didn't matter anyway. Done. Now, I got to just stop them from getting 3 energy. I mean, there's nothing I can do. I did as much as I can. They're going to Fez. Maybe I should have taken out the Fez. But then they already had 3 energy, so all they needed was a Teal Dance and an attachment. All right, so now I need Rare Candy, which Arven can get. I've got the energy, and I need an Incineroar. And then I got to somehow not get knocked out. So they would have to pull that off again. There's another Raging Bolt. Did they use Fezandipiti already? I had to, in order for them to have 7 cards. If I stop them here, Sada's, that's 2 energy. That's 5. That's 5. There's 2 energy in there. Oh, there's only 1. Oh, I must have just clicked it as it. No, oh, they must have taken it away already. All right, so it's going to cost them 5 energy. They're going to have 1 energy left. Bellowing Thunder. So now the play. I already got rid of my Counter Catcher. Should have waited for I should have bossed before, then Counter Catchered after. Oh, man. All right, so let's see. They have 10 cards. Arven. And now, flip the script. I need a piece. I need some pieces. So, Arven, Judge. I could Judge, but that's not really going to do anything. All right, so let's go get this. Boom, boom. go get Incineroar. I've got to get Quick Search for my Rare Candy. And then I'm going to judge and just hope for the best. So Rare Candy into Incineroar. Boom. And now we just hope for the best against a Oko deck. Got that. Can't pause. You have 10 cards. I got to make it as difficult as possible. I would have loved to Iono. Didn't find one. Got a boss. Got an Incineroar. There's nothing I really need. I got a boss. So we're going to hit for 240. I also need this to get KO'd on the way back. So I need a Tails here. I need a Tails. Got it. Okay. We can actually win this on the next turn with just a boss. With just a boss. So let's see if they're able to knock me out. If not, I could switch and hit this with Budew, because then they would have to also find a boss, which would be quite hilarious. They're going to Nest Ball. Now, I didn't knock them out, so Fezandipiti is nothing. They have Latias. Are you kidding me? Because now they can free retreat into that guy. And that's it. Now, do I hit him with Budew? I mean, they don't have it. I think I just boss. Boss you. And then quick search for another boss. And I think that's it. That's all I need. And 240. There we go. So now I got this with the other boss. 1, 2 prize cards. We can do it. We can do it. There's another rare candy. There's an energy. So I do have an energy just in case. They're coming up with this guy, which makes me feel good. Because the worst thing they could do is do 30. Because they did not attack last turn. Should I just hit him with Budew? Just to hit him with Budew? Do we want to hit Budew for game? I mean, if I'm able to do it. If I'm able to do this, I'm going to Budew for game. Cheeky play, but there's Hoot Hoot. We're gonna boss Raging Bolt for game. Or not. Alright, we are gonna come up with Budew. Put that guy down. Retreat. Come on up. Boss. You. And yes, we are gonna win it with Budew. Itchy Pollen takes the win. Oh, that was fantastic. Not gonna lie. That was great. Alright, going against Charizard. I wonder which one. Well, we're gonna have to use this Ultra Ball. Evolution can go, and ooh, I can put the Torracat down next. And we'll just get rid of an Iono and go get a Litten. Cool. Got a Litten because then I can go get. Let's put it here and hit end turn. All right, so next I can put the Torracat down, and I think I'm just gonna Iono, hoping to get an energy and something to get a Budew, right? The only way I don't is if I top deck a Pidgeot, then I use the Arven, get the rare candy, and it's a Charizard Dragapult. All right, let's put down your double Drapey, put down another Charmander, and a Duskull, and they're gonna get down something else. And it's a Rodon. Alright, now I really want Iono because they're gonna get like 8 cards. Yeah, instant charge. Yeah, don't worry, we're gonna Iono. Put you back down to 6. Yeah. Alright, so Torracat, nothing I need here. We Iono and hope for the best. Come on, give me a something to get a Budew plus an energy. I see the energy. Okay. Wow, I can actually go straight into Pidgey. So let's do this. Let's get Budew, another Litten. I can go straight into Pidgey right here using the Grand Tree, and then now I have free retreat. Good, Pidgeot was there. Company Flute's not gonna go. We can now have free retreat. I can come up here. Put down another one there. Let's quick search. And let's quick search for... I can get an Incineroar now. Yeah, let's get an Incineroar now because I'll be able to do an attack. I'm assuming they're not going to Iono. So we'll go get an Incineroar so I can put that down. And Itchy Pollen. Alright, so no items for you. And I can go straight into a double Incineroar if the Grand Tree stays. Alright, so let's see what they're going to do. They're going straight into Dusknoir. Oh, they're going to try to take out a Litten. No, they can actually take out the Torracat. Oh, okay. Got it. Alright, but you can't take both out. And I can still go into... There's a Pidgeot. Don't need that. Alright, but I could still go straight into the Incineroar. Get an energy. And they're going to take another KO because they're going to Heat Tackle. And it does 10 damage to itself. So I think I want to boss. I want to boss something. Whatever they evolve to. Yes, I'm only going to get one prize card. But I think it'll pay better. And I need another Incineroar down. Or do I just Iono? Alright, I guess it depends on what the... Oh, there's the boss. Okay, that is what I wanted. So now, let's Grand Tree. We got this. Torracat. We already know an Incineroar's there. Boom, got it. I need two things. I need one energy, and I got a boss. So let's Accompanying Flute. Let's see what we got there. Nothing. Alright. So, I'm gonna need an energy. I did get knocked out. So, you know what? Before we do anything, let's go get a Fez. Got it. Because if I get an energy, I can use... Yes. No. Okay. So, let's get an energy. Quick search. For an energy. There we go. Put the energy down. Retreat. You can use items, but you know what you can't use? Boss, you can't use a Dracloak. 240. It's now burned. Doesn't matter. Because I'm taking away their draw. That is the point of that. I took away their draw. There's an Earthen Vessel. I can boss up anything because they can hit 320. So the next thing I got to do is Arven for... I need another Litten down. Got to get it down. They get to go. Let's see. Alright, so they got their Fez. Use their Fez. I've got another boss. So then I can Pidgeot for a Litten. Too bad I didn't have another one down. Then I already have a Rare Candy Incineroar combo for the next turn. And I think at this point I will boss up the Fez. Taking two prizes. Bossing up the Fez. And they're going to Ultra Ball probably into what? Well, the good thing, they can't knock me out. I need to get another Litten going. Alright, so here it is. They're getting their Charizard. I'm sure they have a Rare Candy. There it is, Rare Candy. So they're going to come up. They're only going to hit for 240. So the worst thing they can do is if they boss up my Fez. But I kind of got to get ready because they're probably going to get rid of that Grand Tree here in another turn or so. Or maybe not. Okay. They only have one energy? Oh, okay. The other one's in their hand. Got it. I'm still going to boss Fez. Super Rod. They're playing their Super Rod. So we'll Pidgeot for Litten. We will then boss Fez. Okay, they're going to take out my Fez. That's just mean. I'm going to do the same thing, though. The good thing is, then Incineroar actually... Burning Darkness, so they jump to 3. Incineroar can take 2 hits. So they would have to get another ball somehow. I don't think I mind about the Litten, but we'll see. I definitely want a boss. Don't need a Budew. Let's quick search. Find the other Litten. Cool, not going to be able to Grand Tree because we already used both of them, but I can use the Rare Candy on the next one. So there's that. Let's get rid of the Budew, get a couple energy in hand, because we're going to need at least one, not on this turn, but on the next turn. So there, and now we're going to boss your Fez. That's called Payback. 240. Boom. And here we go. What do we get? An Accompanying Flute. So that can add a Pokemon. So our cost will still stay at 1. I just don't want to get Iono. Because if I get Iono to 2, those better be some good pieces. Because I still have the Pidgeot. So we're out of bosses. So we'll just have to hit the Charizard twice. That's it. Okay, they're going to Duskull. Oh, that means they can actually do it because of Budew. So honestly, I think I Iono down to 1. Because if they attack me here, since I'm out of bosses, played 2, they worked, but if they find their Dusknoir, they can then hit Incineroar and then hit Budew. Because there's nothing I can do about the Budew. The only thing I can stop them is if I could take a 1-prizer out. But again, I don't play bundle. I'm out of bosses. There's Lumineon. They're going to Iono. And I have the pieces. Because I can actually come up with the other Incineroar. Because I can attach to this one. Retreat. And then I have a fresh Incineroar. So they would have to be able to boss. Or counter catcher. What are they going to do? They're gonna counter catcher Pidgeot. Okay. But the good thing is unless they play Unfair Stamp. Unfair Stamp would just kill me here, and that'd be the end of it. Because all they gotta do is find the Dusknoir. That's it. They find the Dusknoir, it's over. Or Dusclops, I should say. And now that I don't have an Iono, I can't go get the Pidgey. I just gotta hope they can't find it. Chances are they'll be fine. Yep. Can't Grand Tree. There's nothing I can really do. Let's see. Arven. No. Pidgeot. There's nothing. I could take this out just to take it out. I can just put it down. I can Arven for a Pokegear. And just hope it works. Next, hitting this for 240. All right. If they find their Dusclops, which I'm sure they're going to, and they're not even burned anymore. Yeah, they find the Dusclops, it's over. That's what a bad way to lose when we were ahead so much. But the fact, Recon Directive, maybe they can't find it. Well, then they bring anything else in the active, then you can't Dusknoir anymore. Jacques, there it is. Okay. Good match, but they're going to Rare Candy into Dusknoir instead of finding Dusclops. And now they can take out my Incineroar. Or take out anything. Dragapult. Maybe they don't do anything? I don't know. Curse Blast. I mean, you could just win the game. Okay, they put it there. Yeah. Nothing I could do. The dang Dusknoir. And not finding my Iono. Counter catcher. That was a killer. Counter catcher was a killer. All right, we're gonna go back at it. All right, we got a Budew square off here. Let's go. All right, Dreepy. Just going to be a Dragapult Dusknoir. If it is, that's not good. But we do get to keep them from using items. We get to do that first. We're not going to need items because we got the Grand Tree. They got Night Stretcher. What are you getting? Oh, so you want energy down already? Okay. Yeah, yep. We're not going to put the Grand Tree down yet. And the other thing is we don't know even if it's there. So we are going to go to Buddy-Buddy and we will go get the evolution. We will put down a Buddy-Buddy, get one of each here. And which one do I want to go away with? We'll go away with the evolution. Actually, I should check to see if it's in there. It is, so we're good. Cool. We'll put the energy on Litten, and now we will Itchy Pollen. Now let's see what they decide to do. We have a way of getting our Grand Tree, which will get me Pidgey, or it's gonna get, or do I go straight? I think I go straight into Incineroar. Just no Iono. Lance. Okay. Now they play the Lance to get around this Budew. They got Dracloak, Dreepy, and another Dracloak. So I could take out a Dracloak. Let's see. So I can get Pidgeotto there, right? I can then get Colress Tenacity to go get me my Grand Tree and another energy. So I can put the Grand Tree down and I can use it and go get a Torracat and now an Incineroar. So now the question becomes, all right, I could, since I can't knock anything out, I think I'll just Itchy Pollen. Because I would rather make them burned. And they got a whole lot of Dracloaks here. All right, so they're going to cycle through. Wow. Oh, man. Recon Directive. I would really... All right, I can get... I can get... Arven give me Ultra Ball, which will get me Pidgeot. Then do I knock out their Budew with my Budew? So unless I get an Ultra Ball or a boss... Because I would want to boss... I mean, do I boss one of the Dracloaks just to stop it? Or do I just take 2 cards? I think I just take 2 cards. And knock out their Lumineon. I mean, either way, I'm going to... oh, no. If I'm playing Ultra Ball... I'm not getting... Yeah, I can't play Ultra Ball. But I can boss. So, let's do this. Let's come on up. You can do that. We're going to boss. We're going to get 2 prizes. And I'm not going to put that down. Not going to put that down. And we're going to hit for 240, taking 2 prizes. Now they can use items. But I am ahead on 2 cards. Judge and Flute. Judge is going to work great. Flute, not so much in this matchup. Especially, I mean, unless they put Lumineon back in. And the problem is, I didn't Grand Tree. Okay. The fact that they got rid of Grand Tree. I don't really care that Sinnoh's there. We only play basic energy, but that Grand Tree being gone is I'm gonna have to get, because I'm probably not gonna be able to play items right now. And I would rather hit a Dracloak or even anything on their bench, really. If not, do I Judge? I mean, they have so much draw, and I really need this down. And I really need Pidgeot. Oh, but I can't get Pidgey. I think I just Judge then. I think I just Judge and hope for the best. Unless this is a boss or a Pidgeot. Arven. And if I boss, should I take away their draw? 1 draw or... nah, let's go with the Dragapult. Okay. There's an Ultra Ball. Yeah, I'm going to Judge. I mean, unless I get some crazy top deck that I'm not thinking of. Alright, so the good thing is if they go into Dragapult now... I could... Oh, are they going to come up and hit me? You're going to come up and hit? Are ya? Fez. Okay, now I want to boss so I can boss that thing. And the question is... Alright, is that an EXP share? What is that? Yeah, it's an EXP share. Alright, so I am going to be able to use items. Which means they're going to take out Budew. So since I'm able to use items, I will use... I will get Pidgeot going. Okay. Let's do that. And there's Rare Candy. Alright. So, we now go get Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball will go get these 2. to go get my Pidgey. Pidgeot. Well, now I have to get me a Buddy-Buddy. Right? Let's do that. Pidgeot gets me a Buddy-Buddy. Do Buddy-Buddy. Because then I have a Rare Candy and I can get an Incineroar next. I only have one Litten. Which means let's put the energy on it. The other Litten is prize. So we could save that. Alright, let's hit it for 240. Making them burned. Let's see, they need a bunch of tails in a row. That's 260. Burned heads. Okay, doesn't matter. Alright, next. I'm going to get knocked out. I then Super Rod. The Litten and the Incineroar in. Then I have to go get the Incineroar. I don't need any energy. And then I can judge. I think I should judge first. Maybe I get the Incineroar and then I can use Pidgeot EX for something else. There you go. And I'm going to take 2 prize cards. And then all I got to do is boss. Oh, no. All right. Well, the problem now is I've got to get the Litten back down. But they're going to set me up. So they're going to try to set up a turn here. Now, I'm going to knock out this Dragapult. The other Dragapult's going to be good to go. And we're going to try to win by finding a boss, which I could. All right, we're going to Iono or... All right, so let's put you in and you in. I don't need Budew in there. And Iono or boss or judge. Let's just Iono. Because then I get 4 cards, they get 4 cards. I need to get in deep and see what I got here. All right, cool. So we've got our Litten. We now can do, let's quick search. Since I did Iono, I did get knocked out. Let's go with Fezandipiti. Get more cards. This is our draw. We got to do it. I got a Rare Candy and that. So I got a Rare Candy that. I just need an energy. All right, it's not too bad. Hitting this out for 240. And all I got to do is be able to get an energy and a boss next. 1, 2. And let's see what we get here. We got the energy. There's the other Litten. Okay. Now, the worst thing that can happen is if they boss and then they hit Litten and Incineroar with Dragapult. If not, if nothing happens here, I have the win. I have the Rare Candy. I've got the Incineroar. I've got the energy. I'm gonna hit them for 260 if they come up with Blood Moon. Now the big question is if they have a boss or Counter Catcher. Wow, Counter Catcher's active too. If they do that, they knock out both. I can't attack. Game's over. That third Litten being prized was a killer. But them going through all these motions, maybe they don't have it. Let's see. They haven't even fezzed yet, have they? There's the Counter Catcher. Game over. There's nothing I can do. I could go get Litten again. Because they're going to put it all here. I've got free retreat. Maybe it's not over. Just maybe. Now I wish I would have put one of the Budews down. They're going to Iono? Holy cow. That was bad because I have all the pieces I need here. I'm going to judge, which really is not going to help. So we're going to judge Fez and then hope for the best. But being that it's a Dragapult deck, I don't think they can take another prize the way it sits. Because the worst thing they can do is 200. They don't have Alakazam down. So I'm actually going to come up with Pidgeot so I have the free retreat. And now, Nest Ball for the Litten. I'm going to Iono? Because I'm going to Iono them down to 1. Quick search. I'm going to Iono them down to 1. That is my goal. Yes, I get 2, but then I use my Fez. And this is just so they're not able to do anything. All right. So, energy. Can't use that. And now, we've mixed. We can use this. I've got Tenacity. Oh, man. End turn. When they drop the damage counters, I'm not going to be able to. So I can get an energy and a stadium. That's not going to help. And I should have just judged and... because they can only get that one card. And they... oh, I didn't even know they had their V-Star still available. That's not fair. Boss. Litten. Oh, man. Oh, totally unlucky. And Iono was literally... they Iono'd me at the wrong time. I had everything at that moment to get 2 Litten down and didn't have it. Well, I guess there's a reason Incineroar EX is not a meta deck. Hitting for 240 is nice, especially only for 1 energy. The problem is being a stage 2 is tough, especially against those raging bolts. Even though we were able to get the win because of disruption, I think the other games just didn't go in our favor. We got hit with an Iono at the wrong time. Let me know what you think about it. See if we can make a couple changes, and maybe we can make this a meta deck. But unless somebody comes up with something good, I'm gonna go with probably not. It's just a fun one that you can either make in real life, bring to locals, or just have fun on ptcgl. That's it for me, and I'll see you next time.